I need to save, I need to play, I need a plan, I need a day, I need a place, I want to stay.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of the GinTV podcast. As always, your boy EAZY.
It's your boy Manu.
And A1DasauceGod.
Welcome to another monthly wrap up. This month we're doing September.
Yeah, September. Yeah. Now we're going into September. It's like October, right?
No.
September.
It's September's monthly
September,
wrap-up.
October. Yeah.
Wait, we're in October, right?
Yeah. We're in October.
This is a bad start. But, all right, so we're doing the September monthly wrap up.
We're wrapping up September.
Yeah, we're wrapping up September. I definitely fucked that up.
September was definitely a good month for us subscriber wise.
Yeah.
So make
definitely.
sure if you're watching this and you aren't subscribed, to hit that subscribe button, the like button, comment. We do appreciate y'all because we just got to 500, which is a big milestone for us.
And it still says 73% of you guys are not subscribed. What's going on?
Yo, I want y'all getting free views, and I appreciate that shit. Like,
Just
please
support
subscribe.
us, man.
yeah. But September was all about R. Kelly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that. My man's was on the news.
That's a big
hot
one,
and
bro.
Heavy.
Yo, let's talk
His
about
body was calling the courtroom.
it. What happened? Let's talk about it.
Are y'all so basically? We all know what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, my man's been.
But I don't want it to happen though.
My man's been pissing on young girls since like we was in 8th grade. Yo, he's been pissing on like young kids since like we could have. Yo, when he was pissing on people, we could have been like a possibility for him.
Remember
Yo,
being
he
pissed on?
We could have got pissed on, yo.
That's
But
a wild.
He popularized pissing, yo. Like he made that shit popular.
He did.
Yeah.
He was the first person I ever heard that pissed on somebody.
Yeah,
For
I was
me,
like,
at
yo,
least.
that's a thing. Like,
yo, he was like the piston like pioneer.
Piss
yeah.
pioneer, yeah.
He's like he's like the Columbus of piston. Like
Bro.
this guy discovered piston.
He
Yeah.
made it cool.
yeah, like who
Is
did you
pissing
hear
cool?
about pissing on people before R. Kelly?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I mean, yo, you're right, bro. R. Kelly had the pissing game on lock.
Yo, remember that skit with
Dave Chappelle.
yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle.
Yeah, that's that wasn't even a thing.
Bro, the funniest thing about that shit was when Dave Chappelle was like, yo, or I guess R. Kelly went up to Dave Chappelle was like, yo, nigga, how you gonna make me a video or how you gonna make a sketch out of me pissing on people? And Dave was like, yo, how you gonna make an actual video of me pissing on people?
Right.
But yo, obviously my man's just got like, I mean, he'd been in prison, but
Mhm.
now I guess he's going to court and he's facing
He just
10
got
to
sentenced,
life. So are y'all still listening to R. Kelly?
Absolutely. Like I'm an R. Kelly fan, bro. I grew up on R.
Yeah,
Kelly.
Absolutely.
And like yo, after Space Jam, I Believe I Could Fly. Like that, I was hooked right away. Like yo, he could piss on whoever he wants. Like I'm cool with it.
I mean, bro, I think the
Or I know he did.
Whoa.
I mean,
You
yo,
can
do you
piss on
believe all
whoever-
that shit? Like
you can piss on whoever you want. Bro, if R. Kelly just came up here pissing your face, you gonna still listen to R. Kelly?
hell no, nah, hell no.
But you're
But
not that of R. Kelly fan.
I tell you what, if R. Kelly comes and piss on your face, I'm still listening.
nah, but yeah, I mean, he's getting what 20 years?
Nah, I
20
think right now
life-
he's facing like 10 to life.
10 to life.
Yeah.
Like I mean, he did some fucked up shit though, but I'm still listening to him, bro. Like
Yo, cause he got like
I'm a fan of the
sex-
music.
He's like doing like his charges are like sex trafficking, right?
No, absolutely, which is crazy because I never even thought about that. I thought it would have been like the simple rape charges, statutory rape.
There's
Well, the
is
normal
there complicated rape charges?
the normal
there's-
rape charges.
No, the rape.
But yo, that's not R. Kelly though.
But-
R. Kelly didn't do any of that shit. That
But
was Robert, whatever his what's
Robert
his
is the
name?
one. Honestly,
Robert's
like
doing that
I'm
shit.
with him, bro. I would listen to R. Kelly to this day. I'm still gonna be bumping that shit when I'm laying in bed, bumping it when I'm with my girl. Like it doesn't phase me.
Yo, so you guys are capable of separating the artist from the person, right?
Yes.
Do
The
you-
music from the person.
Are you okay with domestic violence?
No,
You're not okay with domestic violence,
I don't know.
but you still listen to Chris Brown, don't you?
What?
You still listen to Chris Brown, don't you?
No, that's a different one.
Well, how is that different?
Because Rihanna hit him first. Like if a young kid pissed on R. Kelly first, then he pissed back. The pisses cancel each other out.
Retaliation piss.
Yeah,
is
it's a
okay?
retaliation piss. Yo, that's a known fact in the hood.
Right.
If someone pisses on you first, it's a green light to piss back.
You know, this apparently fucking who was it? Who did they say? What's his name? Pissed it on Drake. I forgot what was his name.
Was it Meek Mill?
No,
I don't know. Meek Mill said someone pissed on Drake.
Nah, P Diddy.
P Diddy?
Yeah, I heard that P Diddy.
Bro,
pissed
P
on
Diddy,
Drake.
that's another. I don't know. I feel like he keep his shit low. Like I don't think nothing came out about Diddy out publicly, but I feel like Diddy's definitely got some shit. Like I don't think.
Or maybe it wasn't Diddy pissed on Drake. Maybe it was somebody like that they knew pissed on Drake. But I know somebody pissed on Drake,
So,
and when he was going with that beef with Meek Mill, that came up that this thing got pissed on.
So R. Kelly started the whole pissing scenario, bro. Like that's R. Kelly right there. And I don't feel bad for the girl that got pissed on because
She was a minor though, man.
yo, but she could have moved out of the way. Like there's a whole video of her just taking
Excuse
it.
me,
What was she,
sir.
like 14?
Yeah.
Like she could, she was smart enough to like move out of the way. Like,
I mean, yo, if you're, I mean, bro, I got an 8-year-old son. I think if like someone started pissing on him at his age now, he's getting out the way. Like he's not willingly getting pissed on. You know what I'm saying? Like my son's gonna be like, yo, the fuck you doing, bro? Like,
yo, I feel like she probably asked him to piss on him.
I don't.
See, no, like, I think. I see.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I'm agreeing with you up until the point where you're okay with a minor getting pissed on. Like
I'm not okay with it. I'm just not like mad at him for her allowing him to
shame
piss
on you, Robert. But continue making those great songs, R. Kelly. Like that's where my mind is.
So basically, you guys condemn what he did, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's okay. Don't get me wrong.
The sex trafficking, no.
Like if he came up with a song right now about sex trafficking, I'm not listening to that. But the R. Kelly I knew back then, and the R. Kelly, the persona that I have of R. Kelly from back then, yeah.
Yo, but you don't think like, yo, when you still continue to listen to an artist that does shit like that, right? That you are really supporting them, though, right? Like you say you're separating the artist from the person, right, or the music from the person. But yo, anytime you listen to him, you give him a stream, right, which you pay him. Right?
Yeah. Nah, man. I'm streaming for free. Like LimeWire, whatever.
Yeah, no, you're streaming for free, right? But those streams pay him, not you directly, right? Like obviously,
right.
like Spotify or Apple Music are gonna pay him, right?
Like like I said, I'm supporting R. Kelly. I'm not supporting Robert. Whatever Robert's doing on the side, like business. That Robert's going to jail, not R. Kelly.
But you were saying like like the music he makes is like love making music, right? Like
it was about those.
Like what if like that's like music towards like minors? Like
it was Aaliyah.
Yeah, Aaliyah was a minor.
Yeah. That doesn't feel gross to y'all?
No, because that's not the way I'm listening to it is not towards a minor. Yeah, you could have made it towards a minor. There's people that make songs about all types of shit these days. Are the songs hot? Yeah. Like, do I like the songs? Yeah. But am I agreeing with the active thing that the person is doing? Absolutely not.
Yo, wasn't Eminem making music about killing his mom?
Yeah.
But I didn't take it that way. I just took it like as art.
Who the fuck listens to Eminem?
Back in the day, everybody was listening to Eminem, bro.
Everybody.
When 8 Mile came out, like everybody was. But anyways, this is not about Eminem. This is about. I was just giving you an example. I could definitely separate the music from the person.
I got one bigger for you. Biggie Smalls. Like Biggie used to say some borderline gay and fucking rapey shit all the time, and niggas look past it.
You know what, bro? I guess y'all got a good point, bro. A lot of music artists like say a lot of crazy shit, right? And it's kind of funny where people draw the line because rappers all the time, right? Talk about doing drugs, selling drugs, killing people, right? And nobody bats an eye, right?
Bats an eye, bro.
Like, I feel like, I think, you know what it is, I feel like anything that involves kids, is like, that's when people start getting real kind of touchy about it, you feel me? I guess, if you're like just disrespecting adults and killing adults, fine.
Yeah.
Just don't talk about minors, man. Like
kids and gay people, you can't talk about them, bro.
Yeah. So
it's kind of like the situation with fucking Rick Ross too. Like he had a whole song about slipping Molly in some girl's drink, and nobody batted an eye at that.
Nah, he got some backlash.
He got some backlash after the fact that when he's these sponsorships started pulling themselves away from him, then it started hitting like mainstream. But originally, nobody batted an eye at that. Like it was okay, and to this day, we still listen to Biggie Smalls music. Like I mean, not Biggie Smalls, Rick Ross music.
I guess you're right. A lot of artists like that we still listen to have definitely done like some foul shit back in the day. But I guess I think it's like when it gets kind of like I said with that minor shit or that sex trafficking, people kind of start getting. I mean, but there's like I saw like groups of women, like grown women, protesting for R. Kelly.
I saw that too, yeah.
Bro, it's like,
on a day
like, you're going that hard for somebody?
Yo, I bet those were the women that was on his music videos. Like, they were just
they're regular chicks, bro. Like regular people, like
regular people,
like somebody grandma, auntie, like out there going hard for R. Kelly, like free him. Yo, you know what's funny to me? It was like people are like protesting this shit like he didn't do it. Like we know the nigga did it. Yeah. Like everything they said he did, that man did.
Right.
So it ain't like a question of like, is he guilty or not? Like, boy is guilty. Like
what
would be the difference between this and like the whole Bill Cosby situation? Isn't Bill Cosby free right now because the evidence wasn't substantial enough?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but what Bill Cosby, like, all right, he might have done all of that shit. Like, I believe all of them are doing that shit, but I also feel like there's a time limit to like when you could come out here and like start saying that he did it. Like, yo, when he does it, come out and say it right away. Don't wait 10 years later because
there's no grace period though.
Nah, there shouldn't be any grace period. Yeah, let me tell you why that there shouldn't be a grace period, because you're just allowing it to happen to somebody else. Like, if it happened to you, it's gonna happen to the next person, and it's gonna continue happening until somebody says. So you gotta stop. Yo, you gotta stop it right away. And the notion that, all right, you got a career, you're scared, blah blah blah. Nah, come out and say it right away. Be ready to reap the consequences.
Let me ask you this, right? R. Kelly pissed on you today, right now, right? He pissing on you, right?
Right now. Okay.
A full, bro. My man just drink a big bottle of Gatorade. Like, he had a lot.
The biggest.
Yeah.
The red joint.
Yeah.
The red Gatorade. Then finished it off with a Snapple, right? He pissed on you, bro. You're drenched. You're drenched. Let me finish my question, right? Yo, are you going to the cops today, or are you gonna need a week or two to process this shit?
Nah, I'm not gonna wait 10 years. But first of all, if I'm getting paid, then I'm not gonna say shit.
Bro, you
like,
don't
these women were getting paid,
but you don't always get paid like this. You know, you don't always win.
Nah,
bro, I feel like
there was some sort of financial gain for these women that were getting harassed by him or whatever he was doing to them. Now, the sex trafficking, I feel like that's a whole nother thing. But all of the things that the women were saying, the women that came out on video, on that what was it?
Interview?
Yeah, that interview.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Yo, they
Surviving
were
R. Kelly.
Yeah, yo, they were like engaged in that activity. It's like I don't think he was necessarily forcing them. Like, once they got caught up in that life, it was probably hard for them to leave.
Yeah.
But yo, they had options. Like, they knew about this guy. Everybody knew about this guy.
I mean, yo,
and they still went.
Yo, you're right. Yo, because the whole thing with R. Kelly, like, pissing on somebody, right? That shit came out. We was like dead 14 or some shit. Like, I remember like watching the Boondocks back in the day, talking about that shit, right? So yo, it was known. You feel me? And that video with him pissing on that girl was out there,
right?
But the weird part to me is, right, that he still got more girls to come to his house. Yo, and my bad. Yo, there was like minors, right? And their parents, like one of the girls that like was trapped in his house or something like that, like her parents let her go there. You feel me? Yo, so parents were trying to like, I don't know, get an opportunity out of this shit. Or yo, they're just like
But I feel like they're just as liable. Like they're just as liable, bro. Like, you're allowing your child, your kid is gone. Think about it. Your son goes out hours on end and without you knowing his whereabouts. Like, what's your first thought? Like, where is he? I need to find this guy.
Exactly.
If he comes and tell you like, yo, I've been sleeping with this rich white woman, like, you're gonna be like, whoa, hold on. I would hope you'll be like, whoa, hold on. So for parents to really sit there and be like, oh, I didn't know, or I'm okay with this situation, like, or completely allow this situation, like you said, they should be liable. They should be going to jail too. Like, you're endangering a minor. That's literally a crime.
That's like child abuse, though.
Yeah.
I mean, even though these like women are now grown, like that's kind of is like child abuse.
I kind of agree with what I was gonna touch on your point too. Like, I kind of agree with what you're saying. I think that there should be some sort of time limit. I think maybe like a year or two. I think like gives people like at least 2 years to like come out with it. And I think after that, like, the question should be really like, you know, why did you wait this long to come out with it, and then try to investigate that a little bit more and see if there's any substantial evidence. Like, do I think like the person should be hammered the same way as if they just created a crime yesterday? No.
Okay.
But I think that there should be some sort of like, you know, investigation into it to see if it could be substantiated.
I 100% agree with you. Like, there should be some sort of accountability on the woman's part.
Victim.
On the victim's part.
There should be accountability on the victim.
Now, there's like laws that protect women where they say like, well, you know, they can't go after.
But you gotta think about it, bro. It's not always women that are victims. You feel me? And think about it, being a victim is an embarrassing thing, man. And bro, I feel like if a guy got raped, like I said, if you got pissed on, bro.
I was about to say that. Like,
I'm not saying I don't think you go out and tell people. You don't tell. You don't want to tell the world like, like I was a victim,
bro. Like, I was just to touch up on what you just said. Like, if I'm benefiting off of it and I volunteered for it,
okay.
And, you know, he pisses on me like, yo, I'm benefiting off that shit.
Bro,
like, they were all benefiting.
Today's a victim society. Like, everybody wants to be a victim.
Everybody's a victim.
Everybody wants to be a victim and feel some type of way about something. You say something derogatory towards him today, and he has the opportunity to feel like a victim and then want to, you know, some sort of repercussions for like, it's like, I feel like today is the prime time to do it. For you to be within the past 5 years still hesitant on coming out and saying something, I feel like you play a part in that as well. Like you slightly don't want it out there. I feel like you're also not, and this is gonna rub people wrong way, but I feel like you're doing it with a purpose at this point. If you're allowing things to go on 10, 15, 20 years without saying something to somebody, they've gone on with their life. Maybe they continued it, or maybe you were a mistake and they stopped it. But they've gone on and moved on with their life, and you're gonna now, bring them back to that place again.
Bro, most of these women are telling the truth, but there's gonna be a bunch of them that are
Opportunists.
they're opportunists.
Or it's bending the truth. Maybe there is some
Or
truth, but
bending the
maybe he
truth,
didn't
that's
go
right.
completely along
I mean,
with
yo,
that.
I think to me the weirdest part about like cancel culture, right? Which is like what everyone's trying to do with R. Kelly now is like, yo, if cancel culture was real, right? It's like, yo, why doesn't like Spotify or Apple Music pull those artists' music? You feel me? Like, yo, if we're gonna cancel somebody, right? Especially because like he did some crazy shit, like like that's not no
Yeah, the
like
guy's,
shit. You feel me?
he's sick. He's
Yeah.
sick.
He's sick, right? So yo, why aren't these like music labels being accountable? You feel me? Like, yo, we shouldn't even have like access to their music anymore, right? Like, if we're gonna cancel somebody, like, yo, I bet while this whole shit with R. Kelly's going on, his fucking strings probably went up.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. All of these guys, all of these music executives, they know what's going on. They're doing it themselves. They're just not getting caught. They're just not out in the spotlight.
George Epstein,
like
Or
the artist.
Jeff Epstein.
Yeah.
Jeff Epstein.
Yeah. Like he said he had a list of people that end up that were supporting him in whatever he was doing. Sure enough, he ends up dying like right around the same time.
Yo, so if if R.
and
Kelly,
then his apartment gets blown up or demolished or something like that.
if R. Kelly ends up dead, yo, he's about to he's about to bring down like the industry.
Yeah.
The pissing industry was about to go down, bro.
Bro, it's the same cycle all the time. Like they're gonna do a cover up. Like why would these major billionaires, these real movers and shakers of our nation, go down for a rape charge? Like they're gonna try to save them, even if it's their enemy, because it's just gonna make them all look, or it's gonna mess up the credibility all as a whole.
Bro, it's not even just the like music industry. It's like politicians. It's lawyers, it's doctors. Like this shit is going on everywhere.
Everyone's just pissing, bro.
Everybody just
it's a pissing like hierarchy, man.
And we're all stuck in the box. Like it's just like that. I don't know if y'all been watching that new show that just came out, the Squid Game.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
It's like
Squid Games. Squid Games is lit.
But it's like those billionaires. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for like everybody else who's watching it. But
disclaimer: if you haven't watched Squid Games, skip this part.
Skip this part right here.
Yeah.
But it's a bunch of billionaires just trying to control like a whole genre of people and doing like for their own entertainment, or a whole group of people for their entertainment.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say, usually people be gassing. Like, these trends when people be like hyping shows up, it's usually like just hype. You feel me?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Squid Games was valid. Like
that's the reason why I didn't watch Squid Games,
bro,
because I feel like it was Whitefall or something like that.
What?
The White Snow or something like that.
A
movie that just came, or a TV show that just came out that everybody was bandwagoning to watch. Now it's Squid Games. Tomorrow it's gonna be something else. And who could keep up with that? How much free time do people have to like keep up with all these shows, bro?
Bro, everybody's unemployed. Everybody has time. Nah, but Squid Games is lit, bro. Like, it was actually like a good show. Yo, did you watch it dubbed or subbed?
Wait, what?
Isn't that a big argument now?
Yo, cause it so basically when you watch it dubbed, it's like you hear it in English. When you watch it sub, like it's in the Korean language, but you read the subtitles.
Oh no.
Yo, cause people be trying to shit on people like if you watch a show dubbed, cause it's not like as authentic. It's like
no, I'm not trying to read. Like I just.
So you watch it in English?
Yeah, absolutely. That's not what you watch?
Nah, bro, I watched that shit sub.
Yo, it sounds a little crazy when you watch it in English though.
Maybe I might just watch it because I didn't know they had a dubbed version. I thought it was just subtitles. When I saw like one episode of it.
Oh no, they got dubbed.
Before it got hype, I saw one episode of it and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting," but it's in Korean and I'm not gonna read.
Yo, you know what? You know why I can't watch the shit dubbed, yo? Is because like it's like obviously like Korean people, but then it's like they got it'll be some nigga named John like doing his voiceover, like some white man named John, like he's talking this Korean shit and he just be like, yes, that is what I said. Like it's like, bro, like it does kill it for me when the voices just don't match the faces.
Yeah, that's the mouth. It's the movement of the mouth for me. Because I pay attention to like small details like that, and that shit just drives me.
Yo, they did a good job though.
Really?
Yeah, they timed it really good.
Okay.
Like you can't even. It's not like those old Jackie Chan.
Yeah, where they're chatting away, and then like the words aren't even matching up.
Yeah, but yo, how far do you think you would have made it?
Me? I'm a winner.
You're a winner?
bro.
I think most people say that, but I think most people would die on the first
Nah.
green light.
What is it? Red light, green light?
Yeah, I think most people would have died because you start seeing people getting shot. Like most black people run in the like to face of danger.
Bro, I'm ice cold.
You-
Baby.
you're
I'm
gonna
an
write
athlete.
to-
I'm an
yo-
athlete. I'm an athlete. I'm making it. Yo, I'm. If I don't win Squid Games, I'm finishing top 5. Facts.
You're
Top
gonna,
5, you win something or no?
You're
Nah,
gonna
you
go
don't win nothing.
Yo,
you
you
don't win
get-
shit. You win. Yo, you just, bro. There's no real like all losers are dead. Like there's
Really?
no like. There's only one winner and one survivor. Like
Really?
that's it,
Okay.
Yeah.
bro. But like I'm built for this shit. Like I as I was watching, I'm like I kill this game. I will kill the game that would have fucked me up the most with the marbles.
That's the
That's
the
too much
easiest
chance.
one to
That's-
get.
but no, that's
That's
too
all
much-
chance.
That's too much chance in that
Nah,
shit.
but you seen how like he threw the marbles inside the hole.
Yeah,
It's like you could. There's that, or you could like you come up with your own game though. Like you could see who gets it closer to the wall.
I know, but
I think the one that you would have probably died on is the glass one because that one had like you can't tell what the glass was.
Nah, bro. As I was watching that shit, I'm like, bro, pick 16. Like, pick it. I felt it, yo. I'm like, whoever go first, done.
Yeah, but whoever goes first is gonna die. But if the person like if you're all the way in the back and people are not making their decisions as they're going forward,
Yeah.
you could end up just dying by default because you didn't get to the finish. And you seen how all the glass exploded at the
Yo,
end.
but
like,
yo, what I didn't get when that glass part was, yo, why don't they just hang on to the rail?
that's what I was thinking. Yo, I
Like-
would have walked right on the rail.
Yo, because
Like,
they
kept
really
my
didn't.
balance.
Yo, because they really didn't say no rules. You feel me? Like you could have
It
just.
wasn't.
I feel like you could have done that. How far you think you would have gotten Squid Games?
I think I would have probably gotten to either the marbles or, but yo, the tug of war one. Like yo, what if you like choose the wrong people with the tug of war? You're that one is like
I'm
you're
not gonna
fucked.
lie to y'all. That guy was smart. He got no women on his team. That was it. Like that was good.
Yeah, that's how he won.
Yeah.
I think it would have either been there or at the glass. That's where I
Glass?
would have ended.
Nah,
yeah.
the glass one was tough. The glass one was definitely tough.
Or I would have died on the first one because I would have seen somebody getting shot. Like I'm not running towards like the crazy looking doll thing.
So how far is the marbles towards the end?
I think it was game 4.
Yeah, it was 4.
Oh, so that's
Four.
pretty
Yeah,
early
it
on.
was
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Bro,
4.
that game started off with 456 people, and all of them died. Yo, the thing is, yo, then the dude when he won afterwards, like he was so depressed because like he just seen like
Oh,
Everybody.
Yo,
his bro, his best friend was in the show, right? Like or in the game.
hmm
His best friend turned into yo, fuck that nigga.
that's you, bro. That
Fuck
would have been
that
you. That would have been you. That's the only way you're gonna win. Is you got to start
Nah,
like
but he didn't
fucking
win.
everybody
But
over.
He didn't win.
He didn't, but like
Nah,
he
bro.
coulda. He got far.
He got far. Nah, I could never do that, bro. The way he did my Indian dude, that killed me, yo.
But
Yo,
that's
but
what
I
you got to
believe-
do to win.
Yo,
So
but I
you're not winning.
But I believed him. Nah, bro, I'm doing it through just pure athleticism.
Well, I know a little bit about the backstory. Like, I feel like it's because like, what is it? Poor people trying to get like a better life.
Yeah. Yo, basically, it's like they get all these people that are in massive debt.
Mhm.
They have like no way to like work themselves out of it, right? So they give them this opportunity because you win like billions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the only thing that they don't tell the people or the participants is that like when you lose, you die.
Right.
But yo, when they saw that like so the first game was red light, green light, right? And they just they start getting sniper left, Call of Duty style,
half
bro.
the people died on the first one.
Bro, it's like
Really?
yo, there was like
200.
like noobs, yo, like boom, boom, right? Yo, you ever like when you play Call of Duty
Yeah.
and there's like that sniper across the map killing niggas?
Yeah.
That's what it was, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah.
That was more like the helicopter, bro. When somebody's on the
Yeah.
helicopter just shooting everybody
bro, I had a sentry gun up there.
And,
Like,
like,
Sentry
they
gun,
was
yeah.
mowing niggas. Like,
Can you back out at any point? Or
Yeah,
do
you
have-
can. That's the thing. Like, yo, after everybody, like after the first round or the first game, everybody voted. Like, well, half the people voted to leave, so they all
Okay.
left, went back to their regular lives, and then like,
life still
yo,
sucks.
most of
I
them
mean, what if
came
you want to
back.
quit after like game 3? You could still quit.
No, yo, so you need a majority of the participants to vote on it. It's
Yeah.
just a vote.
Okay.
So after so everybody voted. It was actually like the vote was like they only won by 1 point to get out of the game. So
Yeah.
yo, they all got out of the game, went back to their regular lives. Life still sucked.
Right.
Yo, so then they give them the opportunity to come back,
Okay.
and literally almost everybody came back.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yo, what do you think you would have gone back? Like, you see, like half the people get killed. People get voted out, or you vote yourself like outright.
No,
Would you come back?
here's a better
It's a
question.
hard one because it really depends on where I'm at. Like,
You're in
You
debt,
can-
massive debt.
No, here's
massive
the,
debt.
here's the question: how much or how bad would life have to be for you to actually like consider the Squid Game? Like, yo, what would life have to be happening to you to be like, yo, this is it? Like, I gotta try this shit.
First of all, like I gotta be, like I don't know, man. Like I don't think I would have gone back.
Bro, honestly,
after the first round, I survived the first round. I'm not going back. Like that's crazy.
I feel like, yo, if I was ever in massive debt, like that I could not get out of it, yo, I would just quit. Like
Just
I would
quit life.
Yeah, I would quit. Yo, I would not. When I say quit life, I wouldn't commit suicide, yo. I would literally cash out everything I own, yo, and start walking somewhere. Yo, I would just walk in a direction.
Yo, just start running like Forrest Gump.
Bro, dead ass. Yo, I would quit everything, bro. I quit my life. I quit my family. I quit my friends. Like y'all never hear from me.
So you're not going back.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I probably wouldn't.
If you had the option.
I mean, the shit looked kind of fun. Like, yo, you see the old man? The old man was having a blast.
Yo, I think that like I wouldn't go back. Like, what? How about you? Like, would you go back after you heard what we just said?
Probably. It depends on how bad life is for me.
How bad would life have to be?
I would always try to think of like an out. So that's my thing.
Bro, there's no out.
There's no out.
Yo, you owe somebody like $5 million.
Oh yeah, if there's no out, then I'm.
And as soon as like you get in, like you have to play.
Okay.
If you don't play, you get eliminated.
Yo, the way you get eliminated, you get shot in the head.
Yeah, you get shot in the head.
Oh yeah, I'm playing them.
Yo, they're humane about it though, at least, right? They shoot you in the head quickly.
The quickest way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. It's kind of, but it makes you really think like how far people really willing to go for like just an opportunity. Like even like this whole Logan Paul. Have y'all heard about that situation?
Yeah.
Where the guy ended up like quitting his $100K job to work for Logan Paul. Like, do you really think that was like?
I would have done it.
What do you think about like the Squid Games versus that? Like these people are in a bad situation versus this guy that making $100K a year.
Yo, that guy's an idiot, bro.
So?
First of all, hell yeah, he's a 22-year-old man making $100K a year. 22, right?
Okay.
And $100K isn't that much, right?
Okay.
But think about the age. Think about his age making that much, right? Yo, he quit his job. Like, first of all, bro, use PTO.
Right.
Like, you could have flown to them on PTO.
Proposition them.
Asked them if he could work for Logan Paul.
Wait, so Logan said no?
Bro, yeah, he said no to his face.
Oh,
bro, it's
damn.
embarrassing. It was, bro.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You know what's wild to me, yo, is how this type of shit happens to people. Like these embarrassing things, right? Like there was like this one thing on TikTok going crazy. This happened in October, but where like this girl goes visit her boyfriend.
Oh,
and he's on the couch. Yo, so she goes visit her boyfriend like in a college, right? She flies all the way to go see him, right? Dude gets no reaction, right? Or same thing with like Logan Paul, right? This Logan Paul shit. Like this dude goes up to Logan Paul, tells him like, "Yo, bro, I quit my job. I want to work for you." And he just says no right into his phone. Embarrassing as fuck. And people still post it. Like, bro, it's all right not to post your L's.
All right. Let me. All right. Sometimes L's are W's. All right. It might have just been a social media thing for him. Like now everybody's talking about him, right? He could just go back to his regular job. Like if I quit my job right now,
yeah,
I could go back.
Yeah. Yo,
right?
But not every job's like that.
But yo, what if Logan said yeah? What if he was like, all right, yo, you just quit your job? Like, all right, I'll give you a job doing whatever, right? And then he just builds off that and becomes like wealthy from there, right? Because Logan is like on his way.
No, he's there. He's not on his way. Like that man is there.
So that could have been an opportunity right there. Or you could just look at it from now everybody's talking about him. Like he's like that, Catch Me Outside girl.
No, he's like I don't think he's like I
yo,
don't think
people
he's
are we're talking about him right now.
Yeah, for the sake of talking about him. But yo, like I think he's dead. I don't think I haven't heard such shit
bro,
since.
Let me tell you, like, yo, I bet you his social media is like popping right now. People are just like adding him, like talking shit to him just for like the simple fact.
I get what you're saying, bro, but I feel like he just did it in the dumbest way. Like, bro, it's like, all right, yo, say it right now, right? Like I got an opportunity to go on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast, right? Like, but like this could like change my life, bro. I'm using some sick days.
Right.
Like I'm gonna go there.
But that's not. Yo, what if
I think there's a smart way to do it.
He had like, he has the story. Like I quit my job to go work with Logan Paul, and then he rejected me. Like it goes viral. Yeah. Yo, I took PTO to go like nobody gives a shit about that. Oh, you took.
You know what
PTO?
he should have done? He should have came up with a YouTube channel right directly after. Like explain
right after, like yo, milk the shit out of it. I don't know if he
did. So maybe some people know this story a lot better.
Bro,
than I do.
he didn't. He's not that smart. That's not a smart man.
He could have came up with a YouTube story.
This is a dumb man.
Bro, he's gonna get his job back.
He said he could have came up with a YouTube channel.
He's a
explaining
loser.
his journey.
Guy's a loser.
And explaining his story, like why he decided to do that. Like you said, the average person take PTO, travel out there. Hey, Logan, can I work for you? No. And back at work. Back at work.
Let me enjoy LA real quick.
But then think about it. Like to play on his side, bro. Situations like this are like one in a lifetime too. Like this put him on the map. Like if he had,
what's his name?
You gotta milk it.
I don't know his name, but we know the story and we're talking about it.
Right.
Like
I'm telling
we can find out his name by looking it up.
He hasn't been mentioned on social media since. We're probably gonna revive this shit.
He didn't capitalize. That's what I'm saying. He didn't capitalize on enough. Look at the chick.
But he
that was,
did it.
that
I'm
was,
saying, but he did it dumb.
Look
Like
at the
he's a
chick
dumb man.
But if he had done it smart,
If
what
he
his
done it
name?
smartly.
If he shoulda, woulda, coulda,
No,
bro.
if he had done it smart, his name
He should
probably
have
wouldn't have
jerked
made
off
it.
for the Logan Paul for all I give a fuck. It didn't work.
Yo, I bet there's like
If he had
10.
done it the smart way, bro, his name wouldn't have made it as far as it did. It would have been just some
Bro,
guy
you
proposed.
could have lied.
Exactly.
Yo, you could have lied. You could just be like, yo, I quit my
my
job
job.
and took the peak. Like you could just lie.
His authenticity and stupidity. Look at the chick that fucking went on top of and stripping and came down and fucking cracked her whole shit open. Like she ended up getting a decent amount of money just from that fucking stupid app because people pay for stupidity. I don't think he capitalized on the situation.
So he did it dumb.
Yo, but
That's what I'm saying, like-
yo, but
No, quitting the job isn't the dumb part. It's capitalizing afterwards. It was a dumb part.
yo, maybe
Not
he,
I see that
capitalizing
point.
yo,
I see
maybe he lied about quitting his job.
that. Nah,
Maybe
bro,
he really did it.
Bro, he was crying on camera like a bitch, like a baby back bitch.
afterwards.
Bro, I was embarrassed. Yo, I haven't faced secondhand embarrassment like that in so long, bro. It was so hard for me to watch that man. First of all, yo,
Ball.
that was the biggest dick suck of a lifetime, bro. Like this thing, bro. He like the way he went to Logan Paul was like, yo, like if Logan Paul pulled his dick out, he would have sucked it. Like I guarantee you that. I feel like that,
I don't put it past.
bro. To beg a man like for a job like that, yo, and Logan was like, yo, but like, bro, like you got a plan for me? He's like, nah, I just want to work for you. It's like, yo, bro, you got friends? Like, nah, I don't got no friends. Like, he's like, you good looking? Like, nah, but it's like, yo, he's just like, bro, I'm not gonna hire you. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, but people like to go back on what you were saying. Stupidity could get you paid. Like, look at the whole crate challenge thing. Like that whole thing was stupid of people falling down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that was getting people like the whole recognition. So like, yo, it was so dumb that it went viral that he actually got a chance to even talk to. Like, how do you even talk to Logan Paul?
I
Like,
mean,
right now?
Actually,
How would you?
I'm an avid Logan Paul watcher. I haven't watched any of the fight stuff with Floyd Mayweather because that was getting kind of boring. But people find his apartment so easily. Somebody has this guy's address printed somewhere.
Yeah, he's
because
accessible, bro. Yo, celebrity.
People raid his house, all types of shit.
So why is he the only one that went viral?
He's the dumbest one.
Exactly. Stupidity pays sometimes.
But I don't think you got. I'm not saying it doesn't pay sometimes. I don't think.
But he's just dumb not for capitalizing on it. If he's not capitalizing it right now on his stupidity and viralness,
it's too late now
It's
at this
too-
point.
Yeah,
Like
he
unless
dead.
he's working on something behind the scenes, but it's too late.
Bro,
right
yo. I feel like he's accessible enough where we could probably get this thing on the show.
yo, let me give you another example of how stupidity pays sometimes, right? Yo, there was this guy that bought the Bitcoin, one of the Bitcoins, it was the one with the Dogecoin,
Yeah.
right? He put his entire net worth, everything,
Yeah,
like
I know what you're talking about. But he's
not Social Security, he
401k.
put 401k, everything.
He cashed out. Maxed out his credit
No, but
card.
yo, he was at $2 million.
Yeah.
He went up to 2 million, right? When Dogecoin went up. He didn't sell, which was stupid, right? But the fact that the way he did it, the stupidity of it, got him so much recognition on social media that now he has his own YouTube channel. Like, that's when stupidity pays. Like, to
Right.
piggyback off what you said, is when you don't capitalize.
Yeah, but you
on
think
it.
that was stupid what he did?
It was absolutely stupid. Like, everybody was telling him to sell. Even
No, but he still made a profit though.
but he was up 2 million. He's like 700,000.
What part was stupid? Not selling or doing it?
Yo, you never like put all your eggs in one basket.
I think both. Like kind of like this situation with the Logan Paul. He shouldn't have quit your job. Like there are better alternatives. Like he could have, instead of putting
But that's
the entire thing, he could have put half of it, or he could have just put the money he made. But the risk on it is, like he said, he went up to 2 million. The stupid part, like this guy, was just not capitalizing at the right opportunity.
That's the stupid part.
Just like this guy, he didn't capitalize at the right opportunity. He could have made 2 million, but he came up with 700K, which is probably still more than he started off with.
But this guy's stupidity got him like, yo, he started a YouTube channel. Yo, he got like a whole bunch of followers. Now he's making money off YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? That's when stupidity pays. The guy you're talking about, like,
But I don't think that was stupid.
he didn't.
I don't
the
think
stupid part was not capitalizing on the like his like
moment.
yeah, the moment.
But I
Like
think,
he got his 15 minutes of shame.
Would you take out all the money that you have, max out every credit card to invest in one coin?
If I believe in something enough, yeah.
You wouldn't
No.
currently.
That's
I
like
mean,
the
bro,
first
but
financial.
Yo, but that's the first financial mistake, right? But
Yeah.
yo, what does every fucking millionaire or billionaire ever said, right? I took a big risk. I think if it's a calculated risk that you're studied, right, or done like enough research or something like that, I feel like that's investing.
All right, yo.
I feel like what you're talking about is investing,
So
right?
what separates in your eyes that situation from this Logan Paul situation? Like, what is the difference?
Because people do this all the time though. Like you're investing.
Yeah,
I think you're talking about a chance with a person.
A chance with your life savings. His life savings is almost just as important as your job that you're working at. Like you have no.
Not if
at
you
this
still
point,
have the job, because you can still work to
he
make it
quit.
again.
bro.
In his situation, he quit.
If you ask Warren Buffett right now, he'll be like, "Yo, you're 100% wrong."
But Warren Buffett doesn't even believe in crypto. I'm not going to talk.
No,
Warren
but I'm
Buffett.
saying
just
like, yo, taking big risks is not how you become a millionaire. Like, yo, you could get really lucky,
Yeah.
but 80% of millionaires get rich off dividend, not the capital gains. That's or real estate. 85% of millionaires are rich
yeah, but
off.
then a lot of millionaires will say the same thing.
Yeah, but they get lucky. They just they
but
like hit that's a small
they're
percentage.
doing calculated risk.
No,
This guy's there's not a calculated risk. He took a fucking whim of a chance.
Like they buying a lotto ticket.
he really believed in it though. I'll give you that part. Like he believed the shit out of.
Yeah, all right. Like
Oh,
back,
Like how the guy
like,
with
yo,
the Dogecoin did.
like yo, like
he believed in
back to the Squid Games. Like, is that a calculated chance? Like when you went back to when those people went back to the show, did they take a calculated chance or did they take a whim?
Oh man, I think they took a calculate. I don't think they knew what they were getting into, bro. I thought
The second time around, though. The second time around.
I'm saying the second time around, I still don't think they knew what they were getting into. I bet a lot of them thought that most of them could actually win,
Yeah.
but I don't think they all knew that like one person was gonna win the entire thing.
I don't know. I mean, yo, do you think
What do their families think? Like, do their
they don't
families
know?
They don't even know.
Tell families, bro.
Yo, you get into they send you like a Uber or something or a card like to go pick you up.
They
And
knock,
they knock you out like with gas, and then they put you on a ship and they take you to an island.
So this family's probably putting out like a whole missing report.
Yo, there was a
Missing
dude
person
on the show that went looking for his brother that went missing.
You know, what about like,
And his brother was running that shit.
I know this is gonna be kind of morbid, but what if Gabby is doing like a whole little Squid Games thing?
Oh, the chick that went missing.
Yeah.
That's a
So
possibility.
for the people that don't know,
All right, guys,
that don't know
insensitive.
the Gabby situation before we get into this asshole's comment. So basically, Gabby Petito went on some road trip with her boyfriend. They got into some type of altercation on the road. Somebody saw it, called the cops, and she just like pretty much told the cops like, "Yo, like we're good." You know what I'm saying he went away and all this other shit. So the cops went away, and the next day my man's went back home happy as can be without the girl. Yo, I didn't know so the girl lived with him.
Okay.
So when he went back home and everybody's like, "Yo, where's Gabby?"
Where is it? Yeah.
Oh, he told them like, "Yeah, we got into a fight," and she just walked into the woods. Like, come on, bro. Like, now he on the
came up with a better
Yo,
story than that.
Number one suspect.
Yo, now he's number 1, 2, 3, 4. Like,
He's the
bro,
only
like
suspect.
that, bro. My
He's the
man,
only suspect.
yo, he didn't. Yo, like, come on. Like, if I was gonna kill somebody, if I was gonna kill my girl,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it in a. Yo, how would y'all kill your girl if you had a chance?
Wow.
Wow, that is like incriminating question over here, bro.
I don't even know. How do you kill
You don't-
somebody and get away with it?
Oh yeah, if you had to kill your girl, how would you do it?
Damn, I don't even want to answer this question right now. How would you
Morbid-
do it?
if I was being morbid,
warm
bro.
us up to the question.
Morbid,
Alright.
I'm gonna cut her body up and spread it across.
Whoa, bro, that's fucking like, damn, this is your girl, man.
Hey.
Like, bro, I love my girl. I'm not gonna kill her.
You're
Like,
gonna
that's
mutilate her?
disrespectful. Nah, yo, that's
Yo,
that's sick.
Hey.
Yo,
You-
me,
are you gonna cut her up yourself?
I mean, I don't have to. I feel like the more people, the more likelihood I am of getting caught.
Wait, are you gonna use a chainsaw?
That I don't know. You ask me
gonna
questions
act-
that I have no idea.
See, like, yo,
I
would-
feel like you already know.
I don't. I don't
nah,
know.
yo, that's fucked up, bro.
Nah,
Yo,
you
fuck-
asked me a question. Like,
He answered it.
Yeah, but you did like. No, I'm saying that's a fucked up way to kill your girl. Like, this is like the love of your.
What's a humane way to kill your
I'll
girlfriend?
tell you what the fucking humane way. I think about this every time we get into a fight. So, yo, the way I would do it, Yo, cause like this is someone very special to me, so it's like that's gonna hurt. Like you know, for me to do it, like I'm not gonna. Like it's not something that I want to do.
Right.
I bet like the guy that did it, like you know, he got into a fight with Gabby. Bro, I bet like you know what I bet he did before I get into my scenario. I bet they're on top of a fucking hill, and she gave him like a little shove, and my man's gave a shove back, and she like fell off a hill, or like, you know how women are fragile, so if you push them back, they're gonna fall back quick, right?
Mhm.
So I bet like he pushed her, and like she like went back, like hit her head on a fucking stump or some shit, like and just died. And he's like, "Oh shit! Like, what the fuck do I do? If I go to the cops, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm getting
you know
murdered."
It's a wild thought. Think about it. Like, how many situations? Like, I know it's probably not that much. Like, people do this shit intentionally, but think about how many times like a nigga is arguing with his girlfriend or arguing with somebody, pushes her just a little too hard, and she fucking cracks her shit and dies. Like,
bro, I think that happens. I think that's like the most common shit.
really?
Bro, that was like my favorite basketball movie. I always forget. Was it the one with Jesus Shuttleworth? Like that's how it happens in the movie with Denzel.
Really?
He got game. He got game. That's how. Yeah, that's how it happens.
That's crazy. Like, this is why men don't want to argue. Like, we don't want to get to that place. Like, y'all be egging us on, telling us to hit you or hit me back, and like yelling in our faces, not realizing that sometimes we don't even know our own fucking shit.
Yo, one time, like I got into an argument with my girl, and I like gave her a little poke right here, right? She had a little, just a little bit.
Man poke.
I didn't even know I touched her. Yo, the next a few hours later, she has like a big ass bump on her face, and I'm like, holy shit, like.
Bro,
was that my nail or
bro? Yo, you can't touch women.
Was that
bro.
you?
Yo,
did you do that or was that me?
Bro, she went in the bathroom and punched herself.
It's like, yo, did you? Like, I swear it was like a little tap, bro. Like,
bro, women bruise like fucking bananas. Yo, you know what women are like, bro? They're like avocados with air. You know what I'm saying? You put an avocado into the air, that shit's like gets bruised up like 10 seconds later. That's what women are. You can't hit women, bro.
But yo, she Jamaican. Like, yo, she ain't even flinch. She ain't even flinch.
She used to the abuse?
Nah. Just didn't flinch.
That's
that Jamaican blood.
Like avocados.
Yo, so back to my murder scene. I think the way I would do my girl. Let me see. Let me think of this. I want to do it in a humane way. You feel me? Like I don't want to disrespect her.
You better not say poison.
No, not poison.
All right.
Yo, I probably I think she'd face the other way. We'd be out somewhere. I'd probably take her on a hike or something like that, right? Face the other way, yo. Silencer. Back to the head. One quick one. Didn't even know it's coming. You feel me? We didn't have to have like
a dog, nigga.
What? Not like a dog. That's a respect.
That's the way they kill animals.
You're about to. You might not get caught, but you're getting caught.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you,
you're scattering the body around the state.
Scattering evidence and all types of shit. You're getting caught. Next.
I'm doing it in a nice way though. Like I'm not cutting her up.
If I'm killing
like
somebody,
a dog.
Bro, if I'm
that's
killing
how
somebody,
you kill
a dog.
That's how you guys kill dogs.
Yeah,
I thought when you killed the dog, you faced them. You looked them right in the eye, like.
Nah, man, you shoot him in the back of the head.
You shoot him right here, right in between the eyes.
All right, I mean,
back of the head.
I don't know, but I'm not like you're gonna get caught. I don't want to get caught for the crime that I did, so I'm gonna. Try
when Gabby's, I gotta give it to this boyfriend. Like he's been on the run for like fucking. I don't know how he hasn't been caught.
All right, this is how I would do it. All right,
you think he's not caught or they're not looking?
Oh, they're looking. Like
they say they are.
She's a big deal, bro. She's a white woman missing.
You trust your government?
When white women go missing, America stops.
Right.
I mean, when like the fucking 80 black women that get kidnapped every fucking month in America, right? Nobody gives a fuck, right? Yeah. One white chick goes missing in America, the country halts. But all these black women that go missing every fucking day, right? Yeah, you don't even hear it on the news.
Nothing.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're searching for her boyfriend. Like, they're probably using like top research. Our tax-paying money right now is getting used to getting tracked. This guy,
he's on America's Top Wanted right now.
Yeah,
but like going back to what I was saying, like the way I would do it. Yo, did you guys remember Forrest Gump when the girl got really high and she was about to jump off the balcony? Yeah, I would probably get my girl.
Stage it.
I would stage that shit. I'd be like, I'll put something in her cup, get her high as fuck, right, in a really high building, and then just like
jump off.
Like, oh yeah, go ahead. Like, yo, there's a couch over there. Like,
you want to like?
Yo, there's a trampoline.
Nah.
You'll bounce back.
I think
she jumps out. She jumps, dies, and then like, oh shit.
I try to save you.
Like,
you guys are sick.
That's a smart way how to do it.
I called the cops right away. Like, oh my god, my girlfriend just jumped. We were doing cocaine. She got high as shit.
Yeah, your girl gonna watch this
Can't
shit.
you be charged with
from now
manslaughter
on, she's
for
not
doing-
doing no apartments above the
I'm
second
just saying
floor.
that's
yo.
how I would do it.
I mean, you could get charged for manslaughter, right?
I could
If you both are doing cocaine and she dies,
Bro,
I would
think
lie
so.
about doing it.
I know if you get in a car accident and somebody dies like from you speeding, like it's considered manslaughter. Like you didn't intentionally kill them, but your negligence caused their death. So in the sense of
because
like,
I bought the cocaine.
you and her are doing fucking cocaine again, and she fucking jumps off a building.
Better than murder. Manslaughter.
speaking of drugs, yo, I just want to say, RIP to one of the best actors from The Wire that actually died in September. My boy Michael, man, and he died from overdosing, like, off. Bro, it's crazy, yo. Like, you know what's crazy about drugs, yo? You really never know who does drugs.
Right.
You
Yo,
really don't.
Because you be thinking, like, that drug users are, like, people that are non-functioning people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, but it's not. It'd be really people that you hang out with every day.
Every
See on
day,
yo,
yeah.
because and they be doing, like Michael Williams, like, the actor from The Wire, like, died from fucking heroin.
Right.
Like, this is a wealthy man. You feel me? This isn't, like, no guy down on his luck. As far as we know, you know what I mean? We never know personal, like, these
Personal
actors'
finance,
personal
yeah,
lives.
yeah.
But, bro, this is, like, a well-established man, like, known actor, like, doing heroin.
Yo, but it's such a common thing in the industry because it's not just him. Like, remember Keith Ledger?
Yeah.
Yo, he died. The Robin Williams.
He
He,
commits
same.
suicide.
Yeah, but he was on like drugs. Like that nigga was doing heavy.
I thought he
Whitney
hung him.
Houston.
Yeah, he was abusing. I don't know if he didn't die off the drugs, but he was doing some heavy shit.
I thought he hung himself.
No, he probably
He did hang
committed
himself.
suicide, but he was probably high when he did it.
He committed suicide, but I don't know if he was high. But I know
I'm just
committed suicide.
assuming. I'm assuming.
Whitney
right now.
Houston. The
Whitney
list goes
Houston.
on. There's people from Disney Channel, the kids from Disney Channel
Yep.
that killed themselves. Like, why
Yeah, but
is it in the industry people are doing drugs like that? Like that.
'Cause
Yeah,
they
I
got
guess
money.
I guess it kind of like plays on that thing where people say, "Yo, money doesn't buy happiness." You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to give it a shot. Like, I want the money to see
Right.
if it's true or not. But
Yo, when everybody around you is doing it, like you're gonna be the only one
everyone's
that's doing
doing it. Like, yo, but heroin,
Yeah.
like fucking, like,
That's the dirtiest
Yo.
fucking drug.
bro, I
too.
feel like, yo, obviously, like,
You never did heroin?
No.
Nah? You gotta try it. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
First was the
I'm
aim-
just
Manny,
First
that
was-
explains a
first
lot,
was the
bro.
fucking- First was the bees with this man. Now we're on this. Like,
On
gee,
heroin.
I don't know this guy at all, man.
Next week is
I'm
gonna
telling
be
you,
something
you
new,
never
bro.
know.
Yo,
anybody, bro.
especially nowadays, bro. Like,
You don't.
cause I work at a hospital, so I see
Yeah.
overdoses all the time. You feel me? Yo, and everybody overdoses on heroin, bro. Like 90% of the overdoses that come into like where I work at is from heroin, and it's fucking fentanyl and that shit. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they're just lacing fentanyl.
Now the fuck you said that. I did an Uber ride last week, right? With this guy. He gets in my car and first things first, I pick this guy, I get a ping for the hospital.
Mhm.
So I go to the hospital, I pick this guy up. I'm always wary of like taking people from the hospital because I'm like, you just come back for like COVID symptoms. Like you're hopping in my car, we're in close
Better
proximity.
watch your mouth, yo, man. You don't say that. You the C word.
Big C's. I'm sorry. So Big C, we're in the I'm thinking like, yo, did this guy just like come back from those type of symptoms? So he gets in my car, he has a crutch. I'm like, all right, like maybe he's not from that. Maybe it's an injury with like his leg or something like that.
Yeah.
So as we're talking, like we're driving by, I'm like, hey, so I propose it to him, like I'm trying to figure out like why are you in the hospital to begin with?
Yeah.
Like I need to know the information.
Yeah, small talk.
So I'm like, hey, so how's your day going? He's like, oh, pretty good. Besides earlier, I'm like, if you had the Big C, like it wouldn't be.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him out today.
It wouldn't happen just today. So we end up getting in a conversation, and then he was like, yeah, overdose today, and just like that, bro.
Yo, a random stranger
Yo,
that just hopped in your
I'm
Uber,
telling you,
told you
from-
they overdosed.
It was a 5-minute ride. Like he gave me the full tea, and I just went along with it. Like every red light, I intentionally hit red lights to further this conversation. So he's telling me like, yeah, I overdosed today. Like I ended up relapsing and I overdosed. Gave him the Narcan, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
ended up letting him out like later on in the afternoon. I think he said he overdosed like in the morning time, and I picked him up like 5:30. So they ended up letting him out. He said that he's really thankful for the nurses and all that, but then he was like, you know, like I missed the golden days where like I didn't have to like worry about fentanyl being inside of
The golden days.
the golden
Yeah,
days.
bro. You guys, you remember the golden days of heroin? Oh man, you could be, bro. You used to be able to shoot up. No worries, man. No worries of fentanyl. Now it's like, you know, they're really ruining heroin for the rest of
heroin
us.
for us, right?
That's fucked
It's
up.
like, yo, like I don't know. It made me look at life. I asked him like, yo, like, what is your perspective on life now? Like,
Bro, he's a drug user. Nothing changed.
Bro, like he made it to see another day,
but one thing
so
he
he
said,
could do it again.
Yeah,
but
he
one
made-
thing he said is like, you know, you build up a tolerance. So my fear is like, yo, he OD'd this time. Like, maybe he's gonna take less for a little bit, but
Nope.
he's gonna keep pushing that shit further and further until he gets right back in this situation. Like, and it's so like, how do you determine at what point you're gonna OD? Like,
I mean,
I don't think
you don't pick it, man. Like,
Yeah, I don't
you
think
don't pick the day you OD. What do you mean?
I don't think he plans on ODing. I think he's like, maybe he miscalculates how much he needs, and then he obviously overdoses.
right.
But I feel like most of those people that are doing drugs, like that's their life that they've got in. Like that's what they're gonna do. Like this is not gonna change his perspective on the drug.
Right.
If anything, he's gonna be like, yo, I just survived. Like I could make it through this shit and
I could
continue
probably
doing
take
it.
more the next time.
Yeah, let me see how far I can take
Yeah.
it. It's just like Frank from Shameless, bro. He's gonna be like, yo,
that was a different animal.
yo, he's gonna
Frank
push
built
it.
different.
For real.
But like to go back to what you were saying, like, yo, he's not gonna stop. Like that's.
I don't think most people know what overdosing really is.
Go ahead, tell us.
Yo,
Let's
like,
talk about it.
so especially fentanyl, right? It's a sedative. Yo, what sedatives do is they put you to sleep because like they'll use it like as like pain. It's like pain.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
pain management, right? Yo, so with most people, like when they take these drugs, right? They take so much of it where you can shut your body down. So you stop breathing and you like slow your heart down, like where it's not even pumping, right? So you're like suffocating in your sleep without
Yeah.
even knowing.
I've seen videos of like people trying to wake people up from like OD.
Yo, so it's like, yo, if
crazy.
you're gonna do drugs, have a buddy.
have a drug
Yeah.
buddy.
Have a drug buddy. No, honestly, bro, if you're
what
gonna
if you both OD?
What?
What if you both OD?
no, you need like a designated druggie. You know when you go out to the
A
club,
DD?
you have a designated driver. Like he can't drink. You got to pick days. You're like, all right, you do heroin on Mondays. I watch over you. I do heroin on Tuesday.
That's
you
a
watch over
responsible
me.
heroin addict. I don't even. If
Bro.
these celebrities can't get it right, I doubt that.
Bro, we're over here
the
like
average person
getting,
gonna get it right.
yo, we're all getting drunk and getting inside of our cars and like driving. Like we don't even do that shit with like regular drugs. Like these drug addicts doing heroin is gonna have a buddy.
I'm just
Like
saying,
a
man.
over-
Like, everybody
Yo,
everybody should have a drug buddy.
Bro, they're all in the crack house like shooting it up, or the heroin house, whatever that shit is, or I don't know. I don't think they're gonna have a drug buddy.
maybe like your girl. I don't know.
Nah, if your girl's gonna be shooting too.
Yeah, I don't. Bro, I don't.
What if she's pregnant?
What?
What if she's?
That doesn't stop people. Yo.
Oh, true.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we had this wealthy, like actor, like millionaire, right? Like doing drugs. Yo, you don't think regular pregnant people are doing drugs?
Yeah, it's just a healthy way for abortion.
Yo,
The easier way for fucking abortion.
speaking of abortions, man, yo, shout out to Texas, or don't. I guess it depends how you feel. Don't shout out to Texas, yo. Y'all seen this shit where Texas is trying to ban abortions?
Yeah, I seen that shit. I disagree with it 100%.
You disagree with Texas, or
Yeah,
disagree with abortions?
I disagree with them banning abortions. Like to me, like it should be a woman's choice, 100%.
I
But
agree with it.
Now,
You agree with the?
I agree with the ban.
You agree with the ban?
I think there should be a time limit before you can. I don't think they should just be willy nilly.
Yo, wait, is the abortion thing like? Is there a time limit, or they just
I
ban
saw
it?
something on like the article saying
It's-
something about like
it's-
6 weeks or something like that.
We got 6 weeks to get the
I
abortion.
think so.
so
yeah.
you're saying that women shouldn't be allowed to choose?
After 6 weeks, no. I think that's a life that you're killing.
All right. So at what point should it be allowed?
Up to 6 weeks.
Up to 6 weeks?
Yeah.
So before then, they could choose.
Free reign. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
All right. I mean, I think I'll backtrack a little bit. Like
but you know,
I disagree with like obviously if there's a heartbeat or whatever, it's like if it's a living human, then there shouldn't be an abortion. But if she just got pregnant, like within like a few weeks, like she finds out whatever, like yo, she should be able to like get an abortion.
Do you believe in a death penalty?
Yeah.
They have a heartbeat.
Yeah, but that's different. Like yo, they're doing heinous crimes that like people that they're killing like kids or other people. Like that's different than like
Yo, so we should
a
pick,
woman
we
choosing
should,
like a.
we should pick who we kill, and don't.
I mean, yo, I agree with capital punishment, 100%. But like,
But you don't think when you do capital punishment where you're kind of playing God, right? Because you're saying, all right, this person's so bad that they deserve to be killed. Right?
yeah,
Yo, but then once again, like, isn't like this abortion thing at any state, right? Aren't you playing God?
The
Like,
woman,
you're like, nah, but you're like, yo, you're telling these women, like, yo,
All right, look-
here's
all right.
here's your body, right? You own your body, right? Like, that's the only thing you kind of fucking own on this earth, right?
Barely.
And now you have this thing growing in your body that you don't want by any means, right? And if you probably have it, it's probably gonna be a worse life for this kid because you didn't want the kid to begin with, right? I don't think people get abortions when like life is going good.
See, I think people mistake life with consciousness. Like, yo, when you're conscious, like you've lived a certain amount of life, like you're conscious about like what the world that you're in, right? You don't want to let go of this because like you've experienced it.
Yeah.
But a fetus hasn't experienced anything. Like there's no consciousness there. So that's why I think that women should be allowed to choose. Like they're
Consciousness
and
is
it-
like-
plus
No,
it's,
but yeah,
it's
but
their-
you know-
I don't think they're killing somebody because how do you kill somebody who hasn't?
No, either we're on the same
who hasn't
side or
lived.
not, because you're saying you agree with the 6 weeks thing, right? I'm saying like why is there a time limit on it?
Because I don't think that they should. I think like at some point it's a human being, and like what
At
if
what
that's
point? Like what
heartbeat?
what?
Honestly,
So as soon as there's a heartbeat,
Yeah.
you
I
can't
think-
you shouldn't be able to abort
I
it.
think so. to
I
be
think it
honest.
should be a little bit further.
I think, and what if
further.
what if you don't want it, but the guy wants it? Like they're trying to say that men have no say over women's bodies, but
Bro,
yet-
we should be able to kill these kids whenever, man.
Nah, like,
Is that I mean that's pretty much what they're
Yeah,
what they're
like,
fighting against,
they're
right?
trying to say
Like,
that men have no say over women's bodies, but yet I have no say, and yet I have to pay for this being that I didn't want, or that what if you killed a person like and I wanted them, like like I would have been fine. I'm financially stable enough to take responsibility of it. I do think that there should be a male signature on the form,
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
on an abortion
on
form?
an abortion form, unless
Absolutely.
it's rape, and it has to be a police report.
Yo,
for it.
to go a little further into that, and this is gonna sound a little controversial, but I think that like if the woman chooses to keep the baby and the guy doesn't want the baby, there should be some sort of a like mutual agreement with the guy on whether he's gonna take responsibility for the kid or not. Like it shouldn't just be like, oh, she's the woman, she chooses to keep the baby. Now you're obligated to keep
pay
the
this.
baby.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you should be like, I don't want this kid as a man.
Mail
I
a
don't want
form
this
to the
kid,
guy
like-
and say, hey, do you want responsibility of this kid? Yes or no? If no, then she has an opportunity
Yeah,
to
She
why
sign
has
it.
an opportunity to choose
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
why, why a form? Just a text.
I mean, I think it's more
A
official.
text
you know?
message.
Text,
Fill out a form.
Nah, I want to legalize this shit.
If you don't sign it, then you're obligated to pay for this kid for the,
So, yo,
for the next
right,
year.
So you think for sure like 6 weeks is the cutoff for abortions though,
6 weeks. 6 weeks is a cutoff
or should it just be a heartbeat? Like what if the
with
heartbeat
both
is
signatures.
what
With both signatures.
with both signatures?
Yeah,
so
like, both
if the
people have
if
to
the
sign
girl
for it.
wants an abortion, but the guy doesn't, then
There's
then
no abortion.
There's no abortion.
There's no abortion.
See, I don't know about that. I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
I mean, yo, would you ever make a woman get an abortion?
Never in
Never?
my life. No.
Yo, say
I'll
yo,
imply it.
yo, say what?
I'll imply it.
You imply an abortion?
Yeah, I'll imply it.
Nah,
Like, so
I
you're gonna
couldn't-
keep it? That's an implying right there.
I
Like,
couldn't come to terms with that. Like
Yo,
honestly,
you
I
think
feel
for
guilty
religious
as fuck.
reasons?
Huh?
Like for religious reasons?
Partially, but then also like like what if that's my only opportunity to have? a
I'm gonna
kid?
give you an
Like,
example, right? Say you're married, right?
Yeah.
With 3 kids already.
Okay.
You got a little side shorty on the side. She gets pregnant
I'm gonna take
in,
that L, bro.
in Texas.
I'm taking that L. Like
Fuck that. We going to Arizona.
we're gonna have to get a divorce. Like
We taking a
I'm
taking a
sorry.
fucking trip.
bro, I think
I'm-
that's like the ultimate like crime. Like you
Crime?
you killing your own child, bro. Like
You think abortion is the ultimate crime?
I think so. Like
So yo,
without-
you think do you look down on women that get abortions?
I don't look at them. Like
So you
I just
look- you
look.
look-
I
you-
don't even acknowledge it, to be honest.
So
with you.
they're dead to you. Just like
Not
just
dead
like
to
the
me.
just like the
Like,
fetus.
Yo,
if it's
they're
rape, if it's a rape situation, then obviously, like you were raped and it's just something that happened to you.
no, I'm not
forcefully.
talking rape.
But
I think,
if
yo,
you
I think
actively get an abortion, just like hey, it's another tooth.
yo, a
It's a
recreational
Wednesday.
abortion.
I'm gonna get an abortion. Like that's not okay.
let me tell you something, bro.
Like, you should have made better life
There's a
choices.
lot of abortions going on in this country.
Yeah, you should have made
Left
better life
and
choices.
right.
Bro, there's like
there's
6
condoms available
Yo.
for you to use. Like you don't want to use a condom, but yet you're not okay with using a condom, but yet you're okay with taking a thing's life. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. How do you
Nobody-
rationalize it?
Bro, nobody wants to wear condoms.
Okay, so then deal with the consequences of condoms. You can't take back STDs.
Why do I have to deal
why
with
should
the?
you take back?
You know-
STDs?
Why should I deal with the consequences when I could just get an abortion?
I mean, yo, you get an STD, you pop a pill, you good.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
the
it's-
ones that you could get rid of.
I'm
What
just
about
saying,
the
yo,
ones
the
you
same
can't?
thing. Same thing about abortions. Yo,
Did
you
you
don't, you don't,
cut-
yo, you
No,
don't have
bro.
to deal with the
Exactly.
Nah, that's
Bro.
not okay.
Yo, even if you like, all right, say you have like a one night stand with like the biggest hoe in your fucking town, you
Mhm.
keeping that kid?
Bro, I'm keeping this shit.
No matter
Like,
what.
he's gonna be raised. I'm telling you, like I'm handling the
All right,
situation.
what if
There's
the kid,
no situation that
Right.
can happen.
what if the kid you know the kid has like some sort of disease or like illness or
I think
has
at
Down
that
syndrome
time
or
it's too
something.
late. Like at that time,
No,
you
no,
can't do an
yo,
abortion.
you could do some early testing.
So are you gonna keep the kid?
It would really depend. Like I work with people with disabilities, so it would really depend on them, like their quality of life. Like if they can't,
bad
if
quality.
they can't have a quality of life, then it would make sense, and I will still be like torn about this shit. To be honest with you, like honestly, I've had a pregnancy scare, and I've always played in my mind like if this shit got an abortion, and to this day, like I cannot handle that shit. Like I would be in jail. I'm telling you right now, if
a chick got an abortion
if a
behind
chick got
your
an
back,
abortion behind my back.
You would.
If I find out about it, bro, you ended my life. Like there's, you ended my kid's life. There's no way.
So you're gonna kill
it's
her?
not really your
An eye
kid.
for an eye.
Something's gonna happen.
Not really a kid yet.
Something's gonna happen.
I mean, yo, you jerk off, right?
I do.
You kill kids all the time. Now.
Fuck it.
Now it's fuck it.
I'm not killing kids. I'm killing cells. Like I'm not killing
That's
kids.
well, yo, isn't that all a fetus is? The cells.
Yeah, when the two cells combine, then you can form a human being. My cells on its own can't.
See, honestly, bro, I think my personal opinion in it, like I've never been in an abortion situation, to be honest with you, with anybody in my life, so I can't really say what call I would make. You feel me? But I feel like, yo, it's like it's hard for me to say what a woman should do or not, because it's like, yo, I don't have to deal with this shit. You feel me? I feel like, yo, it's easy for a guy to say don't have an abortion. Like, you don't gotta carry somebody for 9 months. You don't gotta go through the morning sickness. You don't gotta go through the backaches, the sleepless nights. You feel me? And especially if a woman gets pregnant by a guy that she didn't want to have a kid with. You feel me? Yo, because we've all have sex with people that we shouldn't have sex with, right?
Yeah,
and we've been fortunate to not get them pregnant.
But we all know the consequences as well. And I think that, having unprotected sex, there needs to be a bigger question or bigger focus on people having unprotected sex than people getting pregnant with, like, because that leads to this. And unprotected sex could lead to a bigger issue. Like, I think that, yes, I'm not a female, but I think that's a cop-out that women use so that they could do what the fuck they want, and that guys use so that they don't have a say in it. I think that you act like this is my child. You may have to deal with the labor, the nausea, all of that shit for the 9 months.
What do you got to do
And
with?
I am fine with accepting everything else from after that 9 months to 18 years. You don't have to do a thing.
Yo,
A
so
thing,
but not
that's bullshit.
but not every guy wants.
I
That's bullshit.
promise
Yo, you don't have a kid. Yo,
I don't. You're
after
absolutely
the
right.
kid comes out, it gets even harder.
And this is why I'm more passionate about that, because I don't have a child. Like, what if this is my only opportunity to have a kid and you're gonna terminate it? Absolutely not, bro. You don't have to do anything with this kid, but birth it. And after you birth it, I will take care of it for the rest of
Women
his
die
life.
during childbirth, bro.
Then it's your loss. My kid survived. Then
That's
fuck
selfish
it.
as
Like,
fuck.
Bro, I didn't care about you before. Why should I care about you now? Like,
And she not gonna care about you or the kid.
look, at the end
Honestly,
of the day, bro.
I would respect these abortion bans more if it was like a all woman, like if it's an all female panel
Right.
voting on this shit. I'm because it's none of my business. You feel me?
Okay.
Yo, if an all female panel, like say it's only female senators, right, that got to vote on whether abortions should be illegal or not, or whatever age and all this shit, right? Then I could accept that answer. But I feel like, yo, honestly, I think it is crazy that men, right, like specifically men,
bunch of old men,
are old men, right, that are telling women like what to do with their bodies.
I don't think it's that insane, to be honest, because it's men that are help causing the children. It's like, what if you, in your situation, like, what if you end up getting like some random chick pregnant and you have a wife and kids and all of this stuff, like, and she says, hey, like, I don't want a kid and I'm gonna terminate. Like, I feel like you're right. The way you're thinking right now, you're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that.
How
shit.
much do you need from me?
I think you're gonna be like, okay, that's fine with it. But what if you really want that kid? Like, what if like you're okay with the consequences?
I'm good. I got two.
Bro, you're like 1 in a million, man.
Bro,
you're
call it
1
what
in
you
a
want,
million,
bro. Like, I don't think that's okay. Like, what if I really want the kid? And me having no kids, absolutely, I want that kid. Even if I fuck up and make a kid with the wrong girl, it is what it is. It's my consequence. Like, I'm gonna have to deal with it,
bro. Like, the world is already getting overpopulated, man. We don't need more kids. Like, let's keep the abortion to the women.
I tell you what, if I ever get a kid pregnant, my girl or not my girl.
Yo, it's a good thing that men don't get pregnant, because like Yo, we wouldn't be populating the world.
We'd be aborting shit left and right, bro.
Yo, we would come
Bro,
up
if
with
I-
a fucking pill for abortion. Like, yo,
Bro,
just pop this shit.
If men could get abortions, I'd be 10 in right now. I'd be 10 deep. Minimum abortions, bro. I'd be getting pregnant like a slut.
I mean,
Yeah,
but,
me
now
too.
think about it. What if she says like you have your wife and kids, and what if she's like, I want a kid, like I want to keep it, like that ends up fucking up your entire life all from that point on. So don't you think you should have a say whether yay or nay?
I mean, I think that's different. That's like not with the kids here. Like if we're keeping it, we gotta negotiate some shit.
I mean, but what if you had you don't think you should have an option to say yay or nay? Like she should keep it or she should not keep it.
Yeah, but
Honestly, I don't think so, man. I think it's really up. I've seen my girl go through pregnancies. You feel me? That shit ain't light, man. So
Right.
it's just like if she ever got to the point where she's like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably would look at her a little different because, like I said, like it's just like, damn, like you killed my kid. I get what you're saying, right? But at the same time, I wouldn't even say that shit because it's like, yo, like this was your body. Like I don't have to, bro. It's easy for us men, bro. Like we just drop it. Like we just sprinkle some sperm here, some there, boom.
Yo,
I
but
see you in
passionate about
8.5
this topic,
months.
I feel like you're
Like,
talking about
It's
like,
your kid, but it's my body.
Yo,
I mean, it's your body, but it's my kid. I'm tripping.
yo, I think you're talking about like the ideal situation where you're in a relationship with somebody, right?
Nah, he's
And
just
the-
saying that across the board.
No, I'm just like I'm trying to rationalize what you're saying.
Okay.
Like
There's
you're
no
in a
rationale,
relationship,
bro.
Yo,
Like,
you're,
you're wild.
yo, you're in a relationship with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And she gets pregnant, and you want the baby, but she doesn't want the baby,
Side chick too,
right?
Like-
Or I'm trying to rationalize. what
Okay,
you're
go
right.
ahead,
Let's
go
stop
ahead.
Stop trying to
rationalizing.
help him, man.
I'm trying to help you out
Go
right
ahead.
now.
This guy is
Yo,
anti-abortion.
Like if this is the only time where I would see like anti-abortion where like he wants the baby, they're in a relationship,
Yeah.
actively having sex.
Okay.
He wants the baby and she doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Like she wants to have an abortion. Like in that situation, I think that they should both have a say in who, like if they keep the baby or not.
Okay.
But your side chick getting like, yo, if she decides to have an abortion, like that's helping you
If she
out. Like
deci-
that,
bro, if
that's
she
the
decides to-
definition of a side
Yo,
chick.
that's a ride or die
That's a
side
ride
chick,
or
bro.
die.
But what about on the
Side chick.
flip side? Like, what if she decides to have an abortion or she doesn't want to have an abortion? I think that there should be some sort of documents that I can sign and say I don't want like any responsibilities for this kid, and she determines whether she
that's
aborts
like-
it or takes full responsibility.
Bro, that's like killing the baby right there.
Well, I'm saying
That's like yo,
that wouldn't be
disowning the
me.
baby. That's even worse.
That wouldn't be my.
Even though I'm with
person-
you on it.
That wouldn't be my personal approach, but I think that men should have some sort of say. Whether they're gonna it shouldn't be terminate, but it should be responsibility after birth. Like I should be able to sign and say I don't want responsibility for this kid, and then leave it up to you to either take full responsibility or terminate. You make the decision on whether
I
it's
agree
better
with
for your life or not me.
100,
I
100.
think I just agree to disagree on this. one.
Nah, yo, what he said is rational. What he just said right now makes sense, and I'm 100% with that. Like we should have a say as well. It shouldn't just be the women that have a say, and like the
Nah,
baby's
I
responsibility.
think it's on them.
No, like what he's saying is that like we should be able to sign our rights away.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just talking
And
about.
I'm agreeing with
that part. I mean, it's not really. That's not even to my point though. I'm talking about just the abortion shit. What I'm about to agree on.
Yeah.
But before we wrap this up, what are some other things that happened in September?
So besides rats doing backstrokes in New York,
On a the hurricanes that was happening. Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? Like New York got hit hard as fuck with that hurricane, and nobody like we haven't given a fuck since.
I don't think.
Nobody cares. Yo, I feel
Nobody
like
cares.
these disasters happen. We all care for like a week.
We carry on about life, bro. We
Like-
carry on with life.
Like-
Like it's just like
like-
the protests, like the shootings, the police brutality shootings,
What?
the police brutality shootings.
What's that?
Just like those things. Like we bring it up for like a week,
I
we
never heard
rally
of
and all
bro.
that stuff.
What
and
are you
then-
talking about?
Yo,
right
like
now?
Yeah.
Police shoot black people? That doesn't.
they
happen.
do that. Nah, but they
They
That shit
abuse
was-
their rights.
they protest for like a week and then push off until everybody continues their normal life. Like
Yeah.
I think that's
Definitely.
how it is. Like New York isn't directly affecting us because we don't live in New York, but the people whose houses and apartments are flooded and they can't get to their
That's
shit.
bro. It's crazy because I never thought shit like that would happen up north, like a hurricane.
Yeah, that's more like
that
Midwest.
bad. Where like bro, because we've been to the Bronx where like that shit got hit hard as
Yeah.
fuck. To be like, damn, like y'all was really living in like water, like bro, those people like swimming in New York swamp water, like bro, y'all must like y'all scared of Y'all scared of like getting sick?
Y'all
Yo,
scared-
you know what's
You're scared of Big C,
bro? You know what's crazy? Like there was like somebody, a news reporter, right? Yo, in the background there was somebody on a canoe. There was somebody like scuba diving and somebody under a bike. Like that's how crazy New Yorkers are, bro. Like
Yeah,
even-
like
The
yo,
subway is
there's
getting
so much
flooded
shit
up.
happen.
bad shit's happening and like people are just enjoying it while it's happening.
I mean, you got to make the best of the worst situation, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't just be negative about it. Like at
Oh,
that point, it is what
You know
it
what?
is.
You know what happened? It's
They're
kind of
swimming with the
It was kind of
rats.
interesting in September was the VMAs, which I usually don't even watch like those like celebrity shows anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I saw that was it MGK and fucking McGregor got into a little tiff.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, you think like that shit was real, or do you think it's kind of like I feel like sometimes like these stars like their managers get together and set shit up for them to like be in the news. So I feel like McGregor was kind of on his way down. MGK is just like
Bro, that
Been
shit,
down.
bro.
like I
like,
don't yeah.
it seems so staged, like Love and Hip Hop, when like the gay
Love and
guy
Hip Hop?
throws a drink at the girl or something. Like that's how
Cutscene.
staged. Yeah, he literally threw a drink at him, right?
Something
McGregor threw a drink at him.
something like that. Yo, because I saw that. He did throw a drink. But the rumor was that like McGregor had asked MGK's girl, Megan Fox, baddie, by the way, for a picture. MGK's like, yo, nah, like you're not doing all this shit. Then like I'm saying, just like, damn, is that really enough? Like a big enough reason? Yeah, and McGregor is like a big star, so I don't see him going up to like
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox to ask for a picture. You feel me?
Maybe it's his
Yeah.
crush.
What
Maybe it's his crush. Celebrity crush.
could be? I mean, yo, McGregor would fuck like MGK up.
Yeah. There's no.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bro, I don't think people realize like you know how like most people think they could fight in their head. Yo,
Yeah.
in your head, right? You're like, yo, if this fight scene goes down, here's how I'm gonna beat this dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with 2 lefts, a right.
Mhm.
He's gonna first of all, if he makes it past the 2 lefts, I'm gonna hit him with 2 rights, right? Bro, fights in real life are like don't go. It go
Nah.
wild. Yo,
to come out on top
yo,
multiple times.
yo. So to fight a professional fighter, like, and even think you have a chance, people are smoking crack, yo.
Yeah,
But
especially
could you be
one
seen
of
as
the
a
best
bitch
fighters.
in front of your girl?
What?
Could you be seen as a bitch in front
I
of
mean,
your
yo,
girl?
would you here? What's more bitch, right? Like you walk away from McGregor, like you're on some cool shit, or you get knocked the fuck out in front of your girl. And there's
Mm.
yo,
Well-
you get knocked out in front of your girl. There's
Alright,
no
so let me-
coming
there's
back
no
from
coming
that.
back.
Let's
There's no
make this-
coming back from
Let's
that.
make this more direct. Like
Okay.
you see a big ass nigga disrespecting your girl. Are
Yeah.
you taking that chance, or are
Nah,
you
let-
taking it? Are
Yo,
you
this is-
walking away?
Yo, let me. You never. First of all, you never run, right? Yo, you walk away talking shit. Like but you gotta stare at him. Like yo, that's why. But yo,
That's
just
the
keep
way to
walking
get
away.
it. As you
Just
continuously back
walking
up.
away.
What if your girl's like, "Babe, get that nigga"?
Nah, babe. Yo, let's get out of here. Yo, usually your girl's like holding you back, anyways, right? But you gotta walk away talking shit. Like that,
Yo,
you don't
that's
look like a
lit.
bitch.
Yo, I pretend like I didn't see it.
Really?
Yo, some like, all right, say like, what's a big
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, right? Like, say you disrespect my girl on my left side, right? I'm gonna be pretending to look to the right. Yo, my girl gonna be like, yo, you ain't see him like disrespect me? I'm like, no, what happened? Like, yo, he just like, I don't even see it. Like he not like, come on, he not worried about you.
McGregor. Yo,
What would you do? You would just do the backup step away thing?
yeah, talk
what-
shit, walk away. Like yo, as soon as you start running, you getting ass.
I feel like I feel like a little bitch inside. Like I gotta drive home.
Yo, but see, yo, but
my girl not knowing
But
if I
yo,
can protect
but
her or
yeah.
not.
But yo, you're talking about fighting like a professional MMA fighter, like the one of the
you're
best
getting
ones.
rocked. Like you're getting
Like
rocked.
you're not just getting rocked, you're getting hurt. You're going to the hospital,
Bro, you're taking a nap.
You might
You're taking a nap.
Yo.
Automatic nap.
You might come out with like a few broken limbs.
Right. I don't know.
What are you
some
gonna
niggas is willing
Switch,
to take
yo,
that
switch girls, bro. Switch girls. Yo,
You shouldn't allow that nigga to be. Why you put that nigga in a situation to disrespect you to begin with?
Shouldn't have wore that fucking dress. Bro, nah, yo, you just get a girl that didn't see you get beat up. I mean, obviously, yo, you get punked like that in front of your girl, she never gonna look at you the same.
Never.
You gotta switch girls. You gotta break up with her, yo. You gotta break up with your girl if you get violated.
You got to get back to the car.
Yo,
What
but
the fuck
honestly,
would you put me in
yo,
that situation?
If any like professional fighter started some shit with me like at a VMAs or some shit like that, I'm gonna start a fight. There's security there. They gonna break that shit up quick.
You
Yo, that's
get
a plan, yo.
you get
That's my
2
plan.
hits in?
Yo, first of all, if you're at the VMAs,
I'm making
like
a-
ain't shit happening. Like
Exactly.
yo, both. That's why I think it's staged.
Yeah.
Like nothing was gonna happen. Everybody has security. Like yo, there's a whole bunch of people around. Like MGK is definitely not gonna fight McGregor.
Yeah.
Like they know who each other are.
Yeah.
And yo, McGregor knows that he'll beat his ass. Like he will like fucking hurt MGK. Like that shit. That shit was.
my
staged.
man's like 6'8", weighs like 135. You feel me? Like it's light work for McGregor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like,
But I think that's all the time we got.
Yeah, that was September for us.
That was
Yeah,
that was
September.
September was a good month.
a lot of shit happened, yo.
It
did.
seemed like really long, to be honest. It seemed like a lot of
September
stuff,
was a long month.
yeah, a lot of stuff we talked about. I had to really think back. Like, damn, that shit really happened in September.
Yeah.
Yo, the month went by like slow, but the year's going by quick.
Yeah.
Like we're almost over. Like the year's almost over.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
But thank you for tuning in. As always, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Yo, thank you for getting us to 500 subscribers. That big 1K is definitely our next goal. So please hit that subscribe button. Keep tuning in. Thank you.
I'm busy. Get back, get with me. Ballin', know my team, we winning.